Mm, 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 mm.
Yeah. Man, I love that. I really do. Yeah. Well, it's 10 o'clock Wednesday evening. Welcome to Brown on Cleveland. Brown, brown, brown. That darn Brown on Cleveland. Inside the Little Hut podcast with Miss Freddie. Hey, Freddie.
Hello, everybody. Happy Hump Day. My Friday, but happy Hump Day to everybody out there.
Well, I took a nap. I'm old. Listen, I'm just happy to be inside the Little Hut
Absolutely.
podcast. I really am. Because tonight we have something very important, or shall I say, impotent to talk about. And it's not about whether or not you have rhythm, because you have showed everybody in this here United States of America that you don't. Now, before we go on, I got to say hello to my girl, Alita Johnson of Dream Team Realty. Listen, Freddie, I watch the news every night, and you would think that people would be tired of being a renter. I kid you not. Man, being a renter got to be hard on your pockets because a lot of you guys got them slum bum blowers. But if you're an owner, then you can take care of your own business. So listen, you want to be a homeowner? Call Aletha Johnson right now at 216-375-3681, and she will take care of you. And she'll even help them, Freddie, clean up their credit. No excuse, no excuse, no excuse. And listen, Freddie, have you seen the Brown on Cleveland t-shirts?
I have not. Please show me the brown on Cleveland t
Well,
shirts.
I don't have them downstairs, and I wish I did because they're actually in my car. But listen, Angie Marie of New Beginnings 1111, she created the t-shirts. I'm telling you. So if you want t-shirts, hoodies, jackets, tumblers, cups, mugs, whatever the case may be, call Angie Marie right now. She's over in Maple Heights, really close, really close. And her number is 216-395-7335, and she will help you out and hook you up and have you out here looking so good. I kid you not. Brown on Cleveland. Yeah. All right. 1004. You stated that you are celebrating your anniversary.
I am. I am.
How many years?
11.
11 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. I wouldn't be on the Little Hut podcast if I was celebrating my wedding anniversary.
It's not till this weekend. Uh,
Oh, it's this
it's
weekend.
this weekend. I can chew bubble gum and walk and talk at the same time. So we can do all. We can,
Okay.
and
Well,
we can
okay. Well,
We need
congratulations to
celebratory
you.
mode. I told you that already. Cheers, people.
Well, I have my wine as well. So I might as well tell you mine too.
Yes, her pure, clear wine is wonderful.
Listen,
Won-
don't let the clear water fool you.
Wonderful to the palate. Nice, fresh water.
So if I happen to fall out the chair tonight, you know why.
Uh,
Yeah, but listen, we have a good topic tonight. We really do. Because have you been following the story about the statue of the black woman that is placed now in the city of New York, Times Square?
I have to a degree, not to a full on like reading comments about it, but I've been following it. Like I follow like some people outraged, some people this, that. And then I looked at it a little further after you sent me the link and was
Okay.
listening to different people's perspective of some people, taking it in with pride, some people seeing the art or the message in it, and some people just, feeling like it's out of place. So that's the beautiful thing about this wonderful country. We got freedom of speech, I guess, for right now.
Well, here's the thing. They say a new public art installation
Mm-hmm.
in New York City's Times Square is sparking conversations about representation, identity, and the role of monuments in public spaces. Now, this particular statue was created by Thomas. Comes from, he's a British artist, grounded in the stars, was unveiled April 29, 2025 at the intersection of Broadway and 30th Street. And they tell me that people were doing a drive-by, walking by, people almost had a collision.
In a minute.
They
Wait.
said that people were going bonkers. In other words, they were going crazy. And the thing about the statue is that this is in New York, but if you were to walk in Washington, D.C., they say that most depicts white men and no one is complaining about that. Thank you.
So the the response, the very responses of the statue
Okay.
being put up, and one is an installation, so it's not, it's going around. So I like the fact that it's sparking the conversation of monuments and public spaces and what they should be and what they should represent, because for all of my lifetime and any of our lifetimes within this country, monuments have just always been there without us even necessarily knowing the historical nature behind it, good, bad, or indifferent, but it was just there, without a choice or whatever. So with this, bringing this in, it sparks whatever emotions within some people, like the one reporter, what do you say, like a dream like King Kong or something, like where that, um, how that reference come from? Like what? You pull King Kong?
I saw that I saw that as well. But here's the thing that gets me. Um, no one ever has an issue when the statue has always been the majority white men. And the statues of white men, they've had their hair weaves way before black women start wearing wigs and hair weaves, right? They've been out of shape. No one has said anything about that. They've been riding horses. No one has ever said anything about it. But now, because you have this statue of a young black girl, and if you look close at the statue, the young black girl has braids, she has on jeans, she has on loafers, she has on a casual top, and she has her hands on her hips. And some people call it hippitude, like attitude, but hippitude. And I don't understand why some people are outraged. And I can only imagine what that damn Shannon Sharp may be thinking. Because, he don't like sisters anyway. That's why he's being sued for
Mm.
$50 million because he's just dumb. And maybe if he got somebody who looked like sister from around the corner, maybe he wouldn't have to worry about this lawsuit.
Oh, they will never learn. They will
No,
never
I'm just
learn.
saying.
They will never learn. This happens every. They will never learn. Oh, and it's like you don't want this black
Nope.
woman because you think she comes with attitude and she this and she that. and gonna try to get you, and all she wants you for is your money. Oh, but the other is definitely coming for the money. She's just more sly about it, and you like get miss me on all that. So whatever. So in the sister standing there with her hand on her hip, and let your backbone slip. It's like, for one, if you, for me, again, everything when I see this woman standing there and, like, what is for me, I'm looking at the historical nature of, like we spoke about with the Shirley Chisholms and the others, that the shoulders of which we stand
Hmm.
on. And it's like, yes, I get to stand just like this in this country and stand proudly and boldly with my braids and my jeans and my casual shirt on, because through whatever you envision me, I'm still that woman. And that's the women we've had to be in this country in order to survive, in order to carry the absolute darkest and ugliest things of this country and witness it from a black woman's standpoint. Yeah, I stand there with my hands on my hip and my shoulders back. Like, what? And of course people gonna be offended, or some people gonna be offended, and some people gonna be like, I'm proud of it, and it represents a people of color and a diversity and what deserves to be art in these public spaces or statues in these public spaces. Because should it only be white men, and white men who actually went against the constitution of this country, and the, like, okay, we are ready to, make a Mount Rushmore off of the pimping office, but it's all right. So,
No.
ah, man.
Here's what I see. I see strength, I see motherhood, I see sisterhood, I see friendship, I see empowerment, and I see someone who doesn't mind saying, I can eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it and still be classy. And this is what I see. So you see young girls, even older women, like this every single day. So this is something to actually be proud of, because you know why? Now, the British artist could have made her look as though she had anorexia, because normally, if you see a woman of color, they want to again define our physical narrative, right? This statue is a statue of a dark complected woman. He could have made her vanilla cream, light skin. He didn't do that. So there is no question about what he's trying to express or what he has expressed. It's strength, it's motherhood, it's sisterhood, it's empowerment. It's pretty much telling me, I am who I am, and you have to accept me for who I am. It is the clear, uh, it's the clear vision of diversity, and you can't argue against it under any circumstances. You are who you are. I often wonder, when I saw this, I said, I wonder what would be the comments if he had portrayed a Caucasian woman, same size, wearing the jeans, wearing the casual shoes, wearing the t-shirts, and wearing braids. What then would be the conversation, Brown on Cleveland?
If that was the statue, um, but that is also the beauty of the statue itself, the conversation that it sparks in the different
Hmm.
perspectives that it leads to, and people seeing it through these different lenses of what it shows for them, and for those that may be critical of it, as you say, if it was a white woman with this same physical stature and braids in her hair, it would probably be it's groundbreaking. It's like amazing.
Mhm,
It would be something like that. They were like, oh my God, that is the American mom of the 21st century. That
mhm,
is what. So it will be spun in such a different way, and the conversation would be driven in such a different way of more of a woman's empowerment
mhm.
and being proud of diversity and size, and it'll be definitely embraced differently. But I am at a state of mind that I'm never surprised about the some of the vitriol responses that come from people, and again the beauty of the different perspectives that people bring that can say, I see myself in this and I see that, and I take it further back, and you take, is being able to pull these conversations out of people, and the people that are against it, you know, that those are the ones that don't appreciate the diversity of what America truly is. That they don't. They see it as truly black and white, and anything other than that is less than.
Mhm.
And those are the ones that hate to see these type of statues and these type of monuments or these type of messages, because you
Here's
know
here's what's
you're
crazy, right? So since they've been having this conversation, you know me, I got to do my research. I got to do my cross reference. So now people are saying, why have statues? Statues are not inherently necessary. So it trips me out now because they're saying that there should have never been a statue if they wanted to honor the young black woman. They could have wrote a story. They could have put it in another form of an art, such as a painting on the wall. Yeah, they could give the black woman a plaque, or they could have just had a speech and talk about how great she is. So it's tripping me out because with all of these statues out here reflecting the white male, they didn't have these conversations about, well, he just should get a plaque. It reminds me of when they were talking about putting Harriet Tubman on the coin. Remember? Was it the coin or the dollar? I think it was the coin, right? The coin. It
It
was
was a dollar.
it was
It
a
was a
dollar.
bill. It was paper. Paper
Well, let me
money.
just say
Yep.
this currency. Putting her on currency. And all these people were having a freaking fit. Even some black women. And I never could understand it because I'm like, so we just don't get anything, huh? As soon as you say that we deserve something, all hell breaks loose. But as long as other people in your eyes deserve something and get something, everybody is silent. And it goes back to a podcast that you and I had several months ago about why the black woman is constantly being disrespected. And when you're constantly being disrespected, in my opinion, you have a God given right to be frustrated, angry, upset, discouraged, so on and so forth. So you think that it is okay to keep disrespecting us and we're not supposed to have any type of emotions or feelings? And I do understand intelligence over emotions, but I also understand the fact that we are human and we feel, we got feelings. So why is it that everybody else can express their emotions, but when we do it, it is an issue? This is a clear expression of a strong, no nonsense, I am confident in my skin type of statue that every single young black woman and older black woman, it doesn't matter if she's close to 100 like myself. This is something that you can look at, laugh if you want to, don't care, don't care. I got feelings. I could be almost 100. I'm proud of it. Ain't nobody on you, so you better leave me alone. Imma tell you like I tell everybody, "You better leave me alone." So we so we should
It's not.
so so we should celebrate her. "You better leave me alone. Talk about me if you want to. You can get listen, you can get your own show on Friday too, 'cause I go in for 25 minutes, keep talking." Brown on Cleveland.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And hubby will be talking about, "Babe, why you upset on the anniversary?" She be like, "'Cause I'm the topic. I'm the topic inside the little hut."
Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot though. But I wanted to go back
Yes.
to the because I wrote down like we see you just threw me off, Kim. So I want like you got me to lost
'Cause
my
you're almost
thought.
100 too, so when you're almost 100, you forget some stuff. That's like when I that's
Okay,
like
I
that's like
think where I was
that's like when I
going.
called you last week
Okay,
and you called me right back. Man, I can't remember what you
where I was going with it.
okay.
Those who, like you said, those within our own melon and those within our own skin tones and considered to be black people of color that will be the first to always criticize
Yeah.
and be in line with
Dummies,
their
dummies.
oppressors. And it's like you're trying so hard not to offend and to assimilate and to not rock the boat or anything of that nature that you are trying to appease
Mhm.
a swath of people that will never ever see you as equal. So to even try to cater to that, and but that's where
Yeah.
some people's mindsets are at. So when I think of Shirley Chisholm, and I remember watching the movie, and they was and like the some black people telling her like, "Don't rock the boat, don't you know?" Like, oh Lord, they go that because and I get the inherent
Mhm.
fear of it. I definitely get it. I do not take anything away from what our people went through. I get that inherent fear. Then no, but now, like I don't the fear of it now. I don't know. But then when they like telling Shirley Chisholm, don't oh you don't want to rock the boat. You got people mad out here, and I'm of a mindset as I've grown in that like rock the boat. Let's rock it. Let's shake it. Let's flip the motherfucker over. And like, cause whatever is going on ain't working for us. So those that are still of this mindset, like, oh no, we can't make Massa mad. We can't make him mad. Lord, we can't make him mad. He's so good to
Yeah.
us.
It's like this, we
I
don't stir the pot, we flip the damn table. That's I mean, that's just what it is. But the other thing is, I think the point that you brought out is very valid. Um, they will never see you as their equal. And going back to, I hate to even reflect on this dude, that whole situation, with Mr. Shannon Sharp. You act like, he despised the black woman. And he went and got him what a 21, 22, 23-year-old uh, young girl. And she let him know up front, hey, I want a black baby. You got all this money. She just wanted money from you. And he was so dumb, he let her set him up for the woo-woo. So now you're looking real
mm,
dumb out here when a sister girl Monique told you, hey, she's not the one. She's not the one. And Cat Williams let you know. He said, hey, I'm afraid of them. They okay, but I'm afraid of them because some of them will bring you down as quick as they can say your name. But you don't want this sister here, the one who supports your little raggedy butt when you don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. So you don't want that one. No, you don't want that one that's going to keep you in line. So you try to go out there and get something that they don't want you no way. They really don't. They
mm,
playing with you. They toying with you. And especially if you got a little change. They're gonna get you a little change, may put you in jail and continue to live their life and you somewhere looking stupid. And then you want to call sister girl talking about, hey, babe, I always loved you from seventh grade. No, 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 go on with that. Go on with that. do what you do. But this statue here represents a lot of people. And if you take the color away, although I would never do that, she represents every single woman in this here United States of America because it's actually just showing the strength, the empowerment, the individuality of a woman. And that's what this statue is all about. So really, any woman out here, I don't care what color you are, if you are bashing this statue, technically you're bashing yourself. All you got to do is look in the mirror. And it's about time when they talk about women empowerment is about all women. It's not about a select few. It's about conquering the obstacles and the blocks that they put in front of us because every single day, as a mere woman, you have to jump through hoops. Because yet and still, our males, I don't care what color they are, they always going to have one, two, three, four, five up on us. And you better understand it. Brown on Cleveland being 100% serious. We got to be smarter in the workplace. We got to be masculine and feminine, depending on what type of job you do. When you come home, you run that household. Now, let's not be stupid. Let's be 100%, right? And then they want to talk about why you cutting the grass because I can trim it better than you, and because I'm going to do it every week, and you're going to procrastinate. You can't even take out the garbage half the time. I'm going to go sit down somewhere. Brown on Cleveland. That's all for me. Listen, I'm tired. It's 10:27. Oh, girl, took a nap. I gotta go back to sleep. I gotta go to work in the morning. Brown clean.
Ooh, it's
The
all right.
statue is up. Y'all better like it, and y'all better leave her alone before me and Freddie come down to New York Times Square and we start shaking our pom poms, shaking our pom poms, shaking our pom poms. Damn it, we'll shake our pom poms without any rhythm. We'll shake our pom poms. So, Freddie, it's 10:27. Man, we got to get up out of here.
All right. So before we go, I want to say I've been looking at this because she gave it to me. So Gwen Garth of Kings and Queens of Art, she gave me this bookmark and it just said, I don't know how my story will end, but nowhere in my text will it ever read I gave up. So I feel like, that speaks on my purpose and why we here. But again, till next time, live, love, laugh, and try to make a difference along the way. Again, this is my Friday Eve. So till next time, people,
You
peace
know, I'm so
out.
sick of her talking about this her Friday evening. Everybody know you celebrating your anniversary. Everybody know you ain't got to tell the whole world. You just told everybody anyway. Jesus Christ, she has no rhythm. I hope hubby don't take her dancing because
You think I ain't got no rhythm, baby, please.
listen, Mister, don't take her dancing because folks gonna laugh at y'all.
You dance like my grandma. I dance. I got
Listen,
rhythm. I'm
I'm the
sorry.
first person to tell you I don't have rhythm, so I have no shame in my game. One thing about me, I'm open and I'm transparent. Thank you very much. So listen, you guys know me. I know you don't like me. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Because listen, I don't like y'all either, and I know you don't care. You don't care. You don't care. But that's what we have in common, right? But listen, if you need me, call me. Better not talk about me, Freddie, because you know I'll talk about you back. So you better leave me alone because I will go on attack. Well, maybe, maybe not. But remember, you don't have to be a star, baby. You don't have to be a star, baby. You don't have to be a star, baby, to be on this show. You don't have to be a star, baby, but
You got to be
y'all,
bold.
that girl can sing. Oh, by the way, check out the Brown on Cleveland shirts. They are totally off the chain, off the hook. And make sure you check out the website is www.brownoncleveland.com. Brownoncleveland.com. Brownoncleveland.com is totally off the chain, tip top, and totally together. So you guys have a great evening. I gotta go. Brown, brown, brown. That darn brown on Cleveland, hanging out with Miss Freddie. Say goodbye, Freddie.
See ya. Another week and a half. 2 weeks. Peace out.